All right, y'all. This video is brought to you by Spindrift Lemon. On sale now at the Whole Foods in Mid-City. $4.99 for 8 of them. Okay. Today, we're taking this Vexator seedling from the wonderful Kameron at Bellamy Trees, who gave out some Joinville scions at absolutely no cost, which is so kind of him, getting the research going. And so what we're going to do, so I've got a couple of them here. I am an amateur grafter, so I'm gonna give it a shot. I figured I'd record it, and what I've had success with so far was oh, nice, look at that. He already covered them in some buddy tape. What I have had success with in the past, recent, is some scions from Kevin at who is in California. And he sent me, Kevin Reimer, and he sent me a number of Eugenia species. So I think I'm going to try to get the curve on this matched up with, I don't know if you can see it, I want to make sure everything's nice and clean. I'm going to spray a little alcohol. Yeah, that should be clean. This bad boy should now be clean. But what I'm going to try to do is match this up with this little curve. If you can see it here. I'd really love to try, I mean, this would be, I feel like, way too thin to try to graft onto, but yeah. Who knows? I think that's virtually impossible task and would take energy away from the other things. So let me clean this too. This is just some alcohol. I love alcohol. All right. I believe this one is the one that he sent me more recently. We're gonna have to cut this bad boy right there, I think. All right, so that's cut. Something told me to kind of cut it by the bud. I don't know. Okay, we can throw that in there just to see what happens. I just threw it over in this side thing. All right, now looks like we missed a tiny spot right there. So we're going to try this one if we can. Maybe right there, how it kind of. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. So that's a nice little curve. Let me get it like that. So I want to carve on each of the sides. Now there's some green there, but I might have got it too thin. So let's see. That doesn't quite do it as much. This one is a little fresher. So I think I'm going to try to use this one. But I feel like I want to cut off a little bit of this. All right, so you see we've got that. It's thin. It's got a nice green. That appears to me to be a little better than this. But I might just go for it and try this. Just, I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna get this a little more thin even. All right, that's gonna be my final. Use a little more of this alcohol. Don't be drinking it like old Kitty Dukakis now. You remember old Kitty, Michael Dukakis' wife? Yeah, that was embarrassing for him. All right, so now, this is where it's kind of difficult. Looks like we got a nice little something. See if that wants to slip in there. So, I don't feel very good about that. Feels like it's about to tear down at the bottom. I'd be kind of forcing it. I actually think she might be alright. We'll give it a shot. This is buddy tape. Incredibly expensive, but from my understanding, well worth it from how I've used it in the past. So when I become an expert, will probably be a few months before I leave this earth for the next. I have to give credit to Kevin Reimer, Santa Barbara Fruit Trees, FB Fruit Trees, who I watched a video he sent me of him doing a little bit of grafting, and it really seemed like it helped with those other ones. Now we're going to take this bad boy. I want to keep that baby on there. Oh, nice and tight. All right, there it is. We shall see. Now I can't even imagine the possibility of, getting to that. I think it'd be impossible. That probably doesn't even have enough to, maybe down at the way bottom. What if we give it a shot? What's the worst that could happen? And that would be the tiniest ever in the world. But who knows? Where's it most thin? I want to think like the plant, so for it to connect, would it want to be near the buds or away from them? I don't really know. I'm going to do it right above this bud. I'm going to do it as thin as possible. Oh yeah, I think this scion's no good. There's no green even inside it, but maybe. We'll try it. We'll try this little section. Who knows? Maybe I already had it perfect and I didn't even know. And I want to wrap off the top. This is dangerous. This is how Evil Knievel grafted, I believe. What I don't want to do is mess up that top one. That's the one I have to hope for. because it's I've got to hope patience and love has a little bit to do with it. If so, I'm offering both of those things. I think it's in there. Well, we shall see. Gonna get a little love, a little drip of rainwater. There you go, 2 drips. And there it is. You can tell me everything I could have done better. Well, there you have it. There you have it, folks. You can put it under this table. Let it sit there. We'll see. We shall see. We shall overcome. Thank you for watching, and thank you, Spindrift.